see some jazz hands. There we go. Babyface P is doing jazz hands. American Gun Chick, AGC. Come on, like this. There you go, like that. There you go, jazz hands. Listen, you are, of all people, you're supposed to be able to do jazz hands.
How come?
I don't know, because you're a girl.
Oh, okay. Girls do jazz hands.
You're American Gun Chick.
I'm not American jazz hands.
You've got a music video.
That's true.
You must have had a dancing coach. I saw you dancing in that video.
No, those were all freestyle moves.
I guess you never saw the TV series Fame then. That's why you don't know about jazz hands. Nope, so
never seen that.
We are live. We are live. I hope you have your what are those like glittery study things that you put all
my
over?
hearing protection?
Yeah, but there's what is it? Rhinestones? I hope you have your rhinestone big girl panties.
They're Czech crystals. They're Czech crystals.
Oh, Czech crystal panties on out there for everyone. This is episode 318 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. It's Free for All Monday. Our subject today is why does everyone hate American Gun Chick? Boom, there she goes.
It's a good subject.
Yeah, she's here to answer that question. And she's also here possibly to get boobies for Babyface P. To
get boobies, yeah.
Yes.
I'm starting a GoFundMe page for Babyface. So if you guys want to donate, it's for his breast implants.
Yes, please.
I'll leave the link down below.
Yeah, if someone can get Babyface some boobies, it's you. It's you, AGC. You can do it. I know it.
You're gonna have to shave that beard too while you're at it, because
yeah, I don't know if that's happening.
Really? I don't know. I think it will be a good look with the beard and the boobies. We can put him in the circus.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2019. You know, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're going to talk to American Gun Chick. We obviously we've got Babyface P here. There he goes. He's in a remote location. Looks like a hotel room.
Yeah.
Did you get kicked out of the house? What's going on?
Yeah, if only. No, I'm on a business trip for the week, so I'm in Austin, Texas for the whole week.
Okay, nice. Texas. Okay. Very nice. And we should be getting Walter from Safety Harbor Firearm. He should be joining us. I hear he's out there like doing some kind of wheeling dealing, buying something out there. So hopefully we'll see him soon. But, you know, we've got American Gun Chick. We've got all of you guys out there. It is Monday. What's going on with everyone? How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
I'm already ready to be home.
Go ahead. I'm listening to you, Raquel.
Pretty good. Just, you know, hanging out, today I prepared for this live feed and just mentally prepared, I guess. I don't know. Okay,
where are you? Can we know where you are?
Oh, I'm at home. This is my studio.
Oh, okay. Are you in Florida? Are you in
like the Keys pretty much?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Just for now. We still have the RV. It's in storage right now, but we're gonna have to pull it out because we're gonna be, you know, going on tour pretty much like we've been saying or whatever. And yeah, so we're going to be going around Florida and stuff. But for now, it's cold everywhere. And right here is a good spot because Joe also got opportunities to do like, you know, promotional videos for chartering companies and stuff. So.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Here. No, listen, the Keys, it's like being in the Caribbean and America at the same time.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's all good until a hurricane or something comes along.
Yeah, and then we just get in the RV and ditch this.
Get out. You know? Yeah, get out of town. Yeah. Okay, very cool. So what's up with you, Babyface?
Nothing. I'm on business for a week, so I got no toys. I got no nothing. The only thing I got is a PS Vita that's hacked so I can play games on it.
Okay, all right.
That's all I got all week.
Okay, that's it. Okay, and I want to remind people, Lola's going to probably get on me about this, but as you guys can see, this is brought to you by, right there, Harry's Holsters. Right there it goes, Harry's Holsters. I'm supposed to say something. I have no idea what Lola told me to say. Maybe I'll figure that out later. But I do use Harry's Holsters. There goes my, this is my Glock 43 holster right there from Harry. The maker of the finest holsters in the world. Babyface right there is rocking the Harry's Holsters. American Gun Chick, do you have a particular holster that you use or do you rotate through different holsters?
Yeah, I currently use NSR holsters.
Okay, cool.
I like their holsters. Those are really the only holsters that I've used. There's another company, like there's other companies that I was going to check out and, you know, try out their holsters and stuff. But right now I've just been using NSR.
Okay, very cool. And if anyone out there wants to get a holster, you want to get like Kydex. We do all our leather stuff with you guys heard of Andrew's Custom Leather, but the Kydex stuff we do at Harry's. And if you want 10% off, it's Hank10. That's the code. You get everything 10% off on the website except the clearance stuff. So now we got the business side of that out of the way. All right, so we're coming off the weekend. Does anyone here know about sports or watch sports? Does anyone watch the Super Bowl? No, babyface saying no.
Hell no.
I mean, I've watched part of the Super Bowl, but I don't really like football.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Did you watch part of it? Like, are you saying you just like halftime stuff, performances?
No, I watched like the fourth quarter, and that's it, pretty much. I mean, by watching it, I mean I was on my phone and I looked up a few times, you know.
Oh, that's what everyone does nowadays. Yeah, I don't really know anything about it either. I think the Patriots won, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about all I know. Someone out there,
I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, so here's the reason. I don't know if you saw this, but Barnauls had this huge giveaway of one of the big barrels of ammo. Did you guys see this?
They gave one away? I want one. Why didn't they give it to me?
Yeah, I shared this. I shared this on social media for anyone who
probably social media. Come on, Hank.
I sent you a link.
You didn't send me a text. You didn't send me a text and let me know.
No, I didn't. I should have.
Nice.
I should have let you know. That's my fault.
Yeah, I would have given you a percentage of it.
Yeah. See, I wasted my time sending Babyface a link, but on my social,
busy getting ready for a trip.
Oh, whatevs. A whole barrel full of 5.56.
Oh,
I think it's worth, I don't know, $4,000 or something like that. Yeah, those big barrels, not a little bucket, big barrel full of 5.56. They gave it away for the Super Bowl. We talked about it on Friday. I know I actually entered, but I called dibs on anyone out there who entered. I called dibs on half your ammo if you win. Just so you know. And you had to pick what team you thought was going to win. So I just picked Patriots because, you know, I'm a Patriot. So I'm not a Patriots fan or anything like that, but I think I'm a Patriot. You guys are Patriots. So that's what I went with. And lo and behold, 50-50. I don't know if I won anything, though. I'm waiting to hear back. So
it's a 50-50 to win the Super Bowl. Then it's a 1 in 6,500 or 20,000, whatever, to win the actual thing. So
right, the ammo, yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, the Juice says someone won a 55-gallon drum of 5.56. I don't know how many gallons that drum is, but yes, a big drum.
That's amazing.
5.56. Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
I'll be all over that. You know, golden shower of ammo.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that in my music video. Just dump a big pile of ammo on me, but I'm like, that might hurt.
Yeah, that would have been cool. That would have been.
That Fort Scott stuff's got some real nasty points on the front. It would dig in. Oof.
Yeah, you'd be bloody.
Yeah.
It'll become a whole different thing if you do that. Make sure the points are rounded off. It'll be a whole other.
You got to use like the old school 30-06 that has those rounded tips.
Yeah. So or just a lot of 22. You know what? 22 is dirty actually. You'll get dirty? Not all 22, but a lot of 22 out there, especially the cheap stuff. Like I've got those. Is it Remington? The bucket of bullets 22s. You guys know that? Yeah, those are very, very dirty.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of lead in those. So, you know. All right, so let's see. No one's interested in the Super Bowl. I'm not interested. I don't even know. Yeah, I figured maybe some folks out there, they could tell us if everyone out there, let us know if you watched the Super Bowl and if you were doing all that and who did the halftime. I think there was some rappers and stuff like that. So
I think it was Maroon 5. I didn't watch it, but I don't know. I think it was
Maroon 5. I saw someone posted a picture with Big Boy and some other rappers. I'm not sure who but Big Boy had on a fur coat.
Because he's a big boy?
Yeah. Well, I guess it was in Atlanta. So I know Big Boy from wait, what group is he? He's from Outkast, the group Outkast.
Was he? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Big Boy. So
Outkast.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard that.
No? Yeah, that's way before your time.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, you're too young. That's
Oh my
old school.
God.
They're OGs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like rap music?
Yeah, I like, like mainstream music. I like all music kind of. I like country music. I like rap music. But it just
Okay.
depends on your mood, I guess, or where you're
Okay.
at.
What's your favorite rappers?
I mean, I don't like their message, but I like, their beats and like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Nicki Minaj. I
Okay.
liked Cardi B, but she's kind of proven herself to be kind of not very
They're
smart,
all-
which is not surprising. But
So your team Nicki.
um,
Your
I
team
feel like
Nicki,
I feel
not
like
team
I'm going.
Cardi.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going more on the Nicki side now.
Okay.
I was team Cardi, but she's been talking all crazy lately, so I'm kind of going over the Nicki side.
They're all crazy. Everybody knows that.
See, I'm so old school that I'm team Little Kim. You ever heard of Little Kim?
Run
Oh,
DMC.
yeah, Little Kim. She's gotten kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, she's gotten weird. She's got that Michael Jackson vitiligo. That's one. So she's gotten real light.
She's
too much plastic surgery.
Is she from the Caribbean? Because her latest music video, she sounded like she had a really strong Caribbean accent.
People in her family. Yeah, probably there's a little bit of heritage going back there. With Little Kim. So I think right now at this stage, I would probably be, I don't know, I'd probably be team Nicki Minaj if I had to choose one. Babyface, I don't even if you know who we're talking about.
Oh, I do. Oh, I definitely do.
Oh, you're into that, huh?
Am I into it? No. But
you like those big old booties. Don't lie. Don't lie.
Nicki Minaj does nothing for me.
Oh. Okay.
Don't lie. Yeah. What about Cardi B?
Nothing, not in the least.
Okay.
I'll tell you, like Candace Owens, Nicki Minaj.
Oh, you like Candace Owens? Okay. She's cute. She is cute. Okay, so what about 21 Savage?
Turns out he's a British citizen who overstayed his visa and is going back.
Yeah.
You believe that?
I believe it. You're surprised by that?
I would have never guessed that he was a British citizen.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess in 2014 he got in trouble for like a drug charge, and I don't know how he's stayed this long, to be honest, without getting caught.
Yeah, that was. You think they would have said something back then, like, "Oh, hey, you overstayed your visa." By the way.
Yeah, someone didn't silence their cell phone. Someone's cell phone is dinging. Yeah. So here's the thing. I think with ICE, so obviously he came in with his parents and overstayed his visa. If people have been watching me talk about it, that's pretty much the same thing that happened with my parents a long time ago, back in the 80s. That's how I originally came to America, and then my dad was sponsored, and we went through the whole legal process, left the country, came back in, all of that. So he obviously did that, but he's also gangster. So he's been out there robbing people and getting into all kinds of things. I think
that's the thing that is crazy to me is it kind of harkens back to the play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You hanging out doing the thug life thing, it's going to catch up to you eventually. One way or another, it's going to catch up to you.
Yeah, I think so. But I think the thing, and by the way, let me just remind everyone, hit the thumbs ups, okay? Hit the thumbs ups, share this video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, ring the bell, all that stuff. American Gun Chick, do you have to say all of this? Or does everyone just automatically subscribe to you and ring the bell?
No, I have to tell them too, like, hey, thumbs up, and then like 50 thumbs ups will go up.
Yeah, so there you go. Do it for me, or do it, look, every now and then I will
do it for me.
Put the camera on American Gun Chick. There you go. Do it just for that I brought you American Gun Chick. Hey.
That's right.
Here's the thing. I think if you mess around, if you're here and you mess around enough, there must be some kind of threshold that once you do like a certain amount of crimes, they go, okay, that's it. We're locking you up.
Yeah.
And if you're not here with legal status, they I guess they try to deport you. We'll see what happens with that. You guys think he's actually going to get deported back to England?
I don't know.
Why not?
Yeah.
I think he probably will, but I don't know. I have no idea really.
And are we 100% sure he's a British citizen? I know I was reading some places that either his mother was from Dominica, the island of Dominica, or he was from there, which that, like, Dominica is a territory of the United Kingdom. Do we know?
No idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read somewhere that his mom was from there too.
Yeah.
So
that kind of stuff happens. But here's the thing, you know, if you're here, you commit a bunch of crimes, and you ever want to get any kind of status, I don't think you should be, I don't think you should even be on the line, much less the back of the line, right? If you really want to be here, you got to be a good citizen, even one in training if you're not actually a citizen yet. That's just my personal opinion. Because there's so many people that want to be here. So that's a thing for me. I think there's a whole bunch of other people out there in that story that are worried about, like, was he posing? You know, does he really have like a British accent in real life? I don't know about that stuff. I don't know if I care about it.
Yeah. I mean, his music is good, but it's not that good where I'm, going to be sad.
But if he gets deported, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's good, but I don't know.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Someone that's better, and the guy that I parodied my song off of is Tom McDonald, and if he could go mainstream, like on like the radio and all that, it would like change this world, because his lyrics are actually like extremely meaningful. It's not just rapping about, like his bank account and stupid stuff like that,
Okay, yeah. So let's talk about your video. You did it is a parody based on a Tom. I never heard of Tom McDonald. So tell us. Looking at your video, there was a link in there to the song that you parodied, and that it was actually pretty cool. But you tell us about him.
Yeah, so I actually learned about Tom McDonald from Joe. He's the one that found him, but Joe found him from another guy, Ryan Upchurch, that does like a bunch of like rock, and he's kind of like a, I don't know how to explain him. You'll just have to Google him. He's Ryan Upchurch. And we saw this music video, and it was Everybody Hates Me by Tom McDonald. And we're like, I like the message. I like what he's doing. And when we saw that, it was around the time when I was getting so much hate for my dust covers that Joe was like, why don't we just do like a response music video? And I was like, that's a good idea. So Joe was actually the one that went and pretty much rewrote the lyrics for me. And I was like, this is awesome. I like it. And then the whole music video, we just did it, Okay. And it turned out really good.
Yeah. So a couple of things I want to unpack from that while we're talking about it. I know someone asked me, I think it was our friend Richard Hughes. He wanted to know how that whole music video production process was. Was it difficult? Did it take you a long time?
Yeah, I mean, Joe was the one that pretty much did all of the recording and editing and all that stuff. So as far as the editing, I mean, he'd be better to say how long he took with that. But I mean, recording it and stuff, it kind of took a while. It took at least like, I don't know, a month to do everything. Because we had to get like, people that were willing to be in the music video. Like in one scene where everyone's standing around and I'm trying to, break into the circle. We had to ask some random dudes, hey, will you come be in my music video? Right on the spot. Okay. And then they agreed. I just walked up and was like, hey, want to be in my music video? And they're like, sure. And so, I mean, there were some things that, and then there was one scene where we're in like the range, an indoor range. And we had to basically go to this range an hour before they open and film everything within an hour and then get out of there real quick and collect all of our lights and cameras and all that stuff. So it was kind of difficult, but it was really fun, Okay.
Okay, cool. And then, so you guys decided to make that video because of the dust covers. Do you want to explain to the folks out there what the dust covers are if they're not aware of what that is?
Oh, you know what? I should have brought one in here. Maybe if Joe's watching. Joe's probably watching. Can you bring me a dust cover real quick? But the dust covers.
He's probably doing whatever you do when he's editing.
Yeah. No, I guarantee you he's watching.
You can't be concerned with the editing. You sound like Lola.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, like.
No, Joe's coming. I just heard the door open. He's watching.
Editing or whatever. Because who cares about that?
Yeah, the editing part bores me. I'd rather do the shooting and all that.
No, but, okay. I hear you. Okay, here we go. We're getting the dust cover.
All right, here we go. We got the dust cover right here. So this is the American Gun Chick. There's a black background, but if you can see this right here, so I could actually put this on right now.
Absolutely.
So if you go to the range and you're wearing a top like this, which is, you don't want to wear this to the range because you're going to get shells down your shirt. Right. But the whole point is, obviously, I'm not going to go to the range wearing this because I know that I'll get shells down my shirt.
Okay.
But somebody that maybe is from like Europe and has never shot a gun before, or somebody that is just new to shooting and just doesn't know anything, they don't even understand that concept of things can go down your shirt, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say they show up to the range or their boyfriend takes them or whatever, because I've seen a lot of dudes that won't call it out and be like, hey, your shirt's too low cut, because maybe they feel uncomfortable telling girls that or whatever reason, I don't know. But if you give these to ranges, let's say they show up like this, they can say, hey, it's a safety hazard. Put this on real quick.
Okay, let me lock it on you here.
Takes 2 seconds. You just throw it on like that.
Okay, it's a lot like a baby bib.
Yeah, it is a baby bib. Yeah.
Yeah. I call it like a booby bib. Or
yeah,
way better name. Way better name.
The bust cover.
Yeah,
bust cover would have been too.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. Now I would have liked it, and you know, you can feel free to get mad at me if you want to, but I would have liked it if that actually had boobies on it, because you know, I would like to go to the range and look like I have boobies, but you know, that's just like a future thing. You could call that the Hank mod if you want to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we can do a Hank Strange version and then add some boobies on here. Yeah,
is there anything in that? Is it a special material? Or there anything? Is it anything?
No, I mean, it's just like a bib. I mean, back here is like a plasticky kind of. These were made in China too, so I mean, they're basically.
Who made those, Steve? You came up with this whole idea? Did you know, you just put your name on it?
Yeah, it was me and Joe that pretty much came up with this idea, and we were thinking, and we're like, dude, because every time I go to ranges, I see girls walking out with low cut shirts, and I'm like, you know, that's kind of dangerous. So, you know, we just kind of.
I think so. So let's hit on that for a second, right there. Like when you go to the range, you see people doing that. I know. I was just in Vegas. I actually went to a range and saw a lot of women dressed very scantily, and they had nothing protecting the front or the backs for that matter.
Yeah.
Babyface, do you see that when you go to the range?
I go to your range, so unless you start dressing like that, not really.
Lola learned her lesson with that. And look, even if you dress what we consider properly, stuff can still find their way. It happens to me as a guy, you know, the t-shirt like this, stuff finds its way in there. So
yeah, and that's happened to me too. They're like, oh, why don't you just wear a proper t-shirt? Well, I've worn t-shirts that gun ranges have given me, and still there's a tiny little opening here. But this thing, I mean, it goes all the way up to here, like your neckline. So it's nothing's getting in there, you know?
Yeah. But here's the thing that I want to talk about. I do see people doing this, and I think it's dangerous because if you get hot brass in somewhere while you have a loaded gun, you could do something really stupid and hurt yourself or someone else. You know, what do you guys think about this?
Yeah, I agree. There was a dad, actually, I can't remember where it was out of, but he was shooting and he had a piece of brass go down the back of his shirt. And then with his hand with the gun in it, you know, he went to go get it out and shot his son that was behind him. So, I mean, bad things can happen.
Yeah. What do you think, Patrick? Have you seen this?
Guy, not women specifically, but I had a guy that was so oblivious one time. I was down prone and he was standing next to me shooting. This is when I first got into guns. And he was just dumping his hot brass from his rifle, like pop, pop, pop. All his hot brass was going like right into the small of my back. He was completely oblivious to the fact that I'm rolling around trying to get hot brass out of my crack.
Oh,
but no, I've had it happen.
You need a crack bra.
Yeah, that's right.
You need a crack cover.
Yeah, lots of people do. Lots of people do, by the way. Yeah. Okay. So you guys were doing this. We can have the debate out there if people want to. I think that this does happen. We see people going to the range like that. Personally, I think that it's a bad idea, and I don't know. When I saw that, I didn't like put on, you know, make a big stink and go, hell no, I'm not going to shoot with people who are dressed like this. I didn't do all that because I think for lots of different reasons, right? I mean, ultimately, these are grown-ups and they can dress however they want to dress. But there is a safety concern with people doing this, and maybe we need to come to a point where we tell people, hey, you want to be sexy. I know sex sells and moves things, but if you're going to put other people's lives in danger because you insist on dressing like that and then going where there's a lot of guns and people shooting, maybe you got to stop that. Yeah.
And we also, I think a lot of gun people, they kind of lose the fact that they don't know what it's like to be like a brand new shooter. And they're so advanced that they forget what it's even like to step into a range for the first time. And that some people will not even realize that brass will fly at you or go down your shirt or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
you know, so I think that, and I think it came off as like they thought that I went to the range like that, and I was trying to tell people, hey, dress inappropriately and just wear this. But what I'm saying is dress appropriately. But I know that there's tons of people out there that aren't gun people that will go into the range just because why not? Maybe like their friend took them or something, and they will dress inappropriately and it will be a problem, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So I think so you're saying that you never dress like that? I mean, I think obviously there may be times that you do dress like that, but that's when you're on this is from my experience, right? I've seen you do stuff, you've done things with us, but if we're on the range and it's just us, you know, we can do some things and take some liberties and stuff like that. But you don't dress like that if you go to a range with other people, like a public range, or if you're doing training and all that, right?
No, I dress very girly, and I wear low-cut t-shirts and stuff and dresses, and I'm totally fine with that. But if I'm going to like to a class, like if I'm going to like shoot or train, I'm not going to wear this outfit right here, you know? But I mean, for the most part, like most of my days, I don't wear true spec clothes, you know? Like if I'm going to the mall or wherever. And I mean, even if I was going out to dinner and then the mall, and then Joe was like, hey, you want to go to the range? And I was like, oh crap, I didn't dress appropriately. Instead of going all the way back to the house, why don't I just throw this on? And people always say, well, why don't you just throw a t-shirt on? Well, I mean, this is so much easier to just throw on than.
Yeah. I don't think, I mean, obviously people can have their opinions on what are you calling it again? The dust cover?
The dust cover.
Yeah. So people can have their opinions on that, but ultimately you're free. Like, what's the dress code for you? Should we all give you a dress code of how you should dress when you're on the range, when you're doing your own thing, if you're making a video? What do you think about that? Should we or should we not? Is it any of our business?
No, yeah, I think it only becomes our business if they're, you know, if their safety is like jeopardizing like other people or themselves. Like if they're doing something that's going to hurt somebody or themselves, then it should be our business. But if they're not hurting anybody, that's not our business, and we should, you know, stay out of it. Yeah.
Do you want to chime in on this, Babyface?
No, nothing to chime in on.
Nothing. Okay. Just checking. Just making sure. I personally, as a man living on the planet, okay, I would rather not see anyone dressed like a nun all the time. You know, we're here. We have senses. Our eyes are one of our senses. I would like to enjoy the beauty of the world. You know, all the things included in that beauty, including women. So, but I know that human beings, you know, if everyone gets into everyone's business and it becomes a thing. So you guys are saying that, like, I know you've dealt with a whole bunch of things since you started doing this, but specifically the dust cover kicked off something in people that you guys felt you had to respond to that?
Yeah, and it was a little bit more than the dust cover. You know, it was a mixture of certain, which you guys already have seen the video, like the Gun Collective and the John Korea, like certain big YouTubers that were kind of using their platform for evil and like just being rude and calling me out. And,
right, like Babyface P.
Oh yeah, that's what my channel is dedicated to, calling you out. 100%.
No, that wasn't. We weren't coming for you. That was just.
Yeah. No, I'm just messing around because, you know, some people actually think that. Do you know that? Yeah.
Well, I could see why they would think that. That part I didn't even edit. Joe just showed me that part, and I was like, "Oh, I really like it. That's really cool." But I know it makes Babyface look like he's like the bad guy in the situation. But
so I've said it a couple times. If anybody goes back and watches what we say in that whole, like the whole clip, I think, what was it, Hank, 110?
Yeah, I think it was episode. It was about a year ago, a little over.
It was a year ago in January. I stand behind everything I say, and there nothing was, to me, was offensive or like anti American gun chick. It was just how I feel about.
Yeah,
I think it was mostly about like crappy YouTubers is what we were talking about.
I think, let me just set it up for people if they want to know. I'm just teasing Babyface here because obviously we're kind of prominent in the video. So there were people saying to me, "Oh, you're an American gun chick video. Do you know that?" Which, of course, you know, people, I don't know if people realize this or not, but we are friends. Am I wrong? Am I making that up? Are we friends or not?
No, we're not. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we're friends.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we are friends, and you guys did ask us about that. But the reason why in that episode, what we talked about, I think we called that episode "Who's Afraid of the Gun Bunny?" Something like that.
Yeah, Who's Afraid of the Gun Bunnies?
And the reason why we did that is because I believe it was a firearm blog. You guys can
firearm blog and one of the YouTube channels. oh God, had a negative video out.
Yeah. So here's the thing. What the firearms blog decided to talk about gun bunnies, and they used you as an example, I think a prominent example in their article, and they used video from when you were on the hacienda with us, right?
Yeah.
Even if they didn't, I think we would have had that conversation. But I felt like, hey, I have license to have this conversation and talk about it, because a lot of people get into this. And here's my experience. I'm just going to tell you this now. When people come to me and say, oh, do you see this chick? You know, she's just a gun bunny. What's she doing in here? Here's how I think. People think that I'm going to like chime in with them and go, yeah, we don't need those gun bunnies, just as an example. But in my brain, I think that person will go to someone else and say, do you see this black guy with the mohawk? Who does he think he is? Yeah. Right. So I never like those kinds of conversations. I never like people like, who the hell are the gatekeepers to this shit, you know?
Yeah, I think gun people, they think that they like run this community or like they own it. But like my thing is I'm not trying to be like the queen of this community. I'm just trying to like, you know, I'm not even trying to reach out to gun people because I don't really, you know, I'm not trying to preach to the choir. I'm trying to reach out to girls that might be anti-gun or on the fence, and maybe they'll see me and they'll be like, hey, she's just like me. And then they'll convert to being a gun person, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think the point we were trying to make, like in our conversation, Patrick, you could tell me, you know, where you're coming down on it. I know Patrick definitely had his own opinion, and I don't want to put words in his mouth, but from my opinion, you know, I think that you're very genuine in your approach to what you're doing on your channel. Obviously, you're an attractive young woman. There's a whole bunch of things you could do, but I think you genuinely enjoy guns. You believe in the Second Amendment. From what I've seen with you, you're out there learning, training, and you're not pretending to know something. And the biggest fault I think that a lot of people find with that is that you're attractive, but I don't see what's wrong with that. Because if I was more attractive, if I was sexy, I'll be out there shirtless, you know, like doing all kinds of crazy shit. Like, why not show off what you have? Right now, all I have is hair, and so I could just do the mohawk thing. That's about it. You know, I don't know if there's anything wrong with that. Patrick, do you want to like reiterate the way that you look at that?
I agree. I think we've talked about this a lot before. I pretty much agree with all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think people, if anybody's like a girly girl, or the fact that I didn't grow up a gun person, and the fact that I just jumped into it out of nowhere, and I'm a girly girl and I, you know, bleached my hair blonde and stuff, people are going to think, well, that's kind of weird. That's kind of random that she's just all of a sudden a gun person. There has to be something to it. So they try to make sense of it. And so they say, oh, she's a gun bunny. She's doing it for attention and views and all this stuff. And I mean, the truth is, like, the first time I ever went shooting, I went with like my friends and Joe, and we just went out there and went shooting, and it was really fun. I was really scared. I'm not going to lie. It might sound stupid to people that grew up shooting, but shooting a gun was like my biggest fear. I was like, I didn't want to pull the trigger. I was terrified. But once I did it, I was like super proud of myself. So I wanted to go again and then again. And then we started uploading it and filming it. And then guys were reaching out to me, sending me messages saying, hey, because you went shooting, it made my daughter be like, all right, I guess I'll go shooting with you, because she would refuse to go shooting, which I understand, because it could be terrifying for some people, like a serious fear. Mm-hmm. And then, so I was like, wow, I'm kind of making a change. So I started kind of researching things about guns, and then I started learning more and more about, because before I didn't even really know much about the Constitution or anything, because, you know, I don't know, my school I went to, I feel like they didn't really teach you much about that. Mm-hmm. And then the more I started learning about that, the more I started to really like appreciate it. And then it kind of just became a job, but it's something that I'm passionate about and something that I believe is important, because I don't want to live in a socialist society, you know? So that's just my take on it.
So this is just me. This is just me asking this question. Just since we're here, we have you. It's a good opportunity for us to discuss it. Do you think there's actually such a thing as a gun bunny? Do you think that actually exists?
Yeah, I'm sure there are like women out there that will take pictures with guns and like dress super sexy on purpose and stuff, and then go like in bikinis and take pictures with guns and all that. But I mean, as long as they're not doing anything that's unsafe, I don't really have a problem with it, and I don't see why people have a problem with it. You know.
Okay, good answer. Good answer to that.
Because I mean, sorry, in my opinion, if somebody's, it's my, I see it as like they're modeling the gun, like they're making shooting more sexy, kind of. So I don't see why it's bad.
Yeah, I think most things have the right to exist. I don't want to say everything, you know, but most things have the right to exist. We don't have to look. We can look away. We don't have to look. We can look at other things. Some people choose to look at that. Do you think gun bunnies is something unique just to women, or do you think they're like male gun bunnies?
I'm sure there can be male gun bunnies. I don't know what a male gun bunny. I actually did a funny meme where it was showing a bunch of dudes in like bikinis, like, or little like Speedos, and they had guns, and then it was like something along the lines of if dudes could take pictures for free guns on Instagram, and those were like male gun bunnies.
Mm-hmm.
But
like Babyface, that's what he aspires to be, actually.
A gun bunny?
As you guys put it in the video, look at him. I think, what did he say? He said, if I can,
big old boobies.
Yeah, if I had some big old boobies.
Oh man, I'd make so much more money than I do right now.
So we're gonna get you that. Don't worry.
Yeah, we can do this. American Gun Chick she's gonna start a fund.
I thought you were gonna say we could do this the easy way or the hard way.
What's the hard way?
Yeah, I don't know if I even want to know what the hard way is, Patrick. But the thing is I think there's probably some guys out there, you know, doing it. I don't know if your definition of a gun bunny is just someone who's sexy and they dress sexy and with a gun, just solely for the fact of bringing attention to themselves, and then maybe companies say to them, hey, we'll give you free guns if you take these pictures or show up at this place and do video with us or whatever. I think that probably exists, and there's probably dudes out there like that as well, I think. I'm trying to think of that in my brain, but I think now maybe those guys aren't showing muscles or, you know, or walking around in Speedos or anything like that. But I think there are some guys who are just out there just doing the purely sexy thing, or I don't know, just gratuitously showing guns. And I'm not I don't have a problem with people doing that, you know, every now and then and having fun. Go ahead.
You heard the name Lenny McGill?
Lenny McGill, no.
Or as I like to call him, Lenny McGillicuddy?
No, who's that?
Oh man. He's the guy that owns the Glock store. I think that's what it's called. He does all the videos on YouTube about like.
Oh, Lenny. I know who Lenny is.
You should look at his videos from the 80s and 90s.
Oh, really? So he was doing that?
That's a male gun bunny.
Yeah. Well, or for an example, okay, I'll give you guys an example now, and this is probably going to start the whole thing. But so there's this guy called Black Rambo.
Oh no!
Oh, I met him at SHOT Show. I met him at the 702 party or whatever it was.
God.
Yeah. So I'm telling you guys, my statement, I stand on it. I have no problem with it. But I think that what he does, from me looking at it, is gratuitous. You know, he's not dressing sexy or anything like that. But the way that he's shooting all the time, which I've done it, I've joked around and shot sideways and all that. But he shoots everything like that and does that thing. I think that's a gratuitous image that is being played to there, and you know, there's companies and people who love that, and I'm sure he has a bigger following than what I do and all that kind of stuff. And I think we could safely, in my opinion, put that guy in that category. But I don't think that means that he shouldn't be out there doing it. The only thing that I would say to him or anyone else is just be careful when other people's lives come into play. You could do whatever you want to do when it's just you. Yeah. But when other people are there shooting with you, when, you know, or even if you're showing people something that the uninitiated, the people who don't know better, may think that's the way to shoot, you may inadvertently harm someone, of course, someone in their life. But definitely when you're shooting with other people, you can't really do that. And I know I've been in a situation personally with that guy where I was getting deflections from what he was shooting at because he was shooting all stupid ass.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think we should have lots of flavor when it comes to the gun community. We should have, you know, lots of different types of people and lots of different like groups and stuff. I want it to be that way we get more people into this gun community.
Yeah.
But we should also definitely call people out and put people on blast if they do anything that's unsafe or bad, because we don't want people, you know, doing things that are unsafe and getting hurt or anything like that.
Well, especially, here's what I think. You could do whatever you want when it's you. Okay.
Yeah,
or there's other people that take the chance of doing that. Patrick and I, Walter, we do videos. We're not like in the movies where they use fake guns, airsoft or whatever. We're using real guns, real ammo. So there's always a risk there. There's a whole bunch of things we go through to be safe. At the same time, we're trying to get really cool shots and all that. But everyone in that situation is a grown up and they know what they're doing. They're doing it willingly. And then whether you guys see it or not, we are doing our best to not hurt each other when we're doing it. You know, but when it comes to other people, I think this is really where you're taking a huge risk when there's other people around who didn't agree to that.
Yeah.
You know, and they think they're in an environment like training, for example. If you go training, you need to think about I think we've had this discussion in other ways, but when you go, so for example, I've seen my friend Reed talk about this. If you go to his class to do training, you could bring whatever, you know, I think he has restrictions on what guns you could bring, and people get mad about that. But here's the thing. You bring some gun that you're messing around with. If that gun doesn't work properly, it could hurt you. It could hurt someone else. But it could also mess up that class and waste people's time. You know, so you just have to think about things when you're involving other people that didn't agree to whatever craziness it is you want to get into. So, I just want to, you know, we're probably getting off on a little bit of a tangent here. So you guys were going through all this stuff. You decided to make a video, right?
Yeah, we decided to make a video, and I'm really happy we did, because we have more coming too. I mean, we don't have one that's about haters. It's more of going to be like a funny one, like a Disney princess concealed carry music video, but music videos are fun.
Okay, I volunteer Patrick for that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll give him the big old boobies for that one.
Yeah, I think in that video, I'm going to give you the treatment for this video right now. You can get him boobies, but you can also dress him up like a Disney princess.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Patrick, do you agree to this?
I'm in.
We're going to have to add more hair up there, you know?
Yeah, you need a wig. You got to give me a wig.
Yeah.
He needs a wig,
right.
a tiara, you know, nice boobies.
Yep. And a dress.
I used to be an actor. I could totally do it.
Yeah, he's not kidding. He's not kidding.
He can be my stunt double.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. So you're going to do more of this kind of stuff.
Yeah, we have another one coming. And then after that, I'm sure we'll do more after that too, because, you know, it's kind of cool to just kind of laugh at yourself and do like funny videos and stuff. Yeah.
So what kind of feedback did you get from the video?
Like pretty much all positive. Everybody, even the haters were like, hey, you know, I hated you at first, but that music video was fire, you know?
Okay.
And then some haters, you know, like they would, you know, come back at me and say a bunch of stuff, and I would just leave like the music video, like a link for the music video, and they wouldn't say anything. They would just disappear. So I think it definitely did what we were hoping it would do.
Okay, good. All right. So there was no one that was really mad. I know that you were mentioning some people in there, and yeah, I mentioned, you know, the Gun Collective. He responded. John Korea didn't respond, but the Gun Collective responded, and he was pretty much like, oh, good burn. I'll be a good sport. Thanks for the mention. And I put you earned it, because he earned it. So, you know. Okay, so what did the Gun Collective do?
He doesn't want to put out the first video.
Yeah.
Say that again, Patrick. I'm sorry.
He put out the first video when the thing came out, the bra thing.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead, Raquel. You can answer that too. So it was
he put out a video, but before that video, it was somewhere where he said something to a group of people somewhere on the internet. I can't even remember where it was because it was so long ago. Mm-hmm. But Joe got screenshots of it where he was pretty much saying,
"Oh,
gun people's Patreon."
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you froze for a second. I'm sorry. Yeah. Say that again. Uh-oh.
Having internet issues.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you kept freezing. Is there anyone that I'm missing? And then someone said the blondie American gun chick, and then he put that channel is trash. And then so Joe screenshotted it so he would have it just in case, you know, because that's kind of crazy to just say that out of nowhere. And then John Willis went on there and said, you know, something along the lines of, that girl trains more in a day than you do in a month or something like that. And then he deleted John Willis's comments. He deleted all the comments that were making me look good, but then all the ones that were backing him up.
John Willis, is that the guy from SOE? I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and in the music video, the screenshots are there, but you have to pause the music video and read them because they're kind of small.
Oh, okay. You know, I think that comes back to what we were talking about before. There's always the people who feel like they're the gatekeepers of something.
Yeah.
You know, there's a whole subreddit based around that.
Oh, really?
There's a whole subreddit called Our Gatekeepers, and it's all of the people that are like, oh, you're not a real such and such unless you listen to this or you do this. Like, yeah, no, there's a whole subreddit around people gatekeeping random crap.
Okay. Yeah. Babyface would know about this. He's a big Reddit guy, which is.
You know what's funny is I'm moving to 4chan more and more as I become more and more conservative. I'm going more for 4chan.
Oh, okay. Walter, I see Walter's here. Walter's joined us. What's up?
I'm back from my adventure. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Hey, Brooklyn, how you doing?
Yeah, we'll get into your adventures here in a second.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, we got American Gun Chick.
I know, I see that.
Yeah, she's all the way here. She's all the way here. There she goes.
Is this like a first, right? First time?
No, second time.
Second time.
All right.
She's been on before. So yeah, what I was saying is that I think that there are people who fancy themselves as the gatekeepers of things.
Yeah, like they think that they're more important than they really are, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, or they want to say who can do something, who should do something, you know, who can, who shouldn't, who whatever. I think that's too bad because for the most part, I think most of the gun community, even if they don't believe it, most people in the gun community say that the Second Amendment is for everyone. So if that's true, it's for you.
Yeah.
You know,
so it's for me too, you know?
Yeah. If they really believe that it's true, then it's for you. It's for anyone that wants to do it. And then when it comes to your, like all of this that we're doing, it's art, it's creativity.
Yeah.
Right. This is a performance. This is entertainment right now. Whether the fans out there, whether the audience realizes it or not, that's what it is. And when it comes to art, I could tell you guys this without a doubt, there are no rules.
Yeah.
So people, people out there can do what they want to do. Oh, do you disagree with that, Walter? Are there rules to the art?
I won't say there's rules, but you know, I don't have to like their art.
Absolutely not. Yeah, I think
the people like to pee on things and think that's art and things like that.
Yeah, but so then you don't have to consume that if you don't want to, right?
Oh, I'm not consuming any of that pee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not consuming that.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. To each his own, you know.
Yeah, but that's a choice that people get to make. I think there's so much choice out there. You don't have to consume things if you don't want to, but you can't. What I mean by gatekeeper, Walter, is when someone says this person can't be here or counted amongst the gun people, gun folks, gun guys because of this thing or that thing or that thing.
That's a lot of people are just jealous.
So. Yeah, I think that's what it is. People just get jealous for whatever reasons, or I don't know. They see you as a threat, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're not meeting their expectations or whatever. You know, not saying you, but just people in general. It's like, oh, fuck your expectations. You know? If you don't like it, too bad. You don't have to watch. You know, you don't have to look. You don't have to comment. You know.
Yeah.
Mama said if you don't got something good to say, don't say anything at all. So hey.
Okay.
That's right.
All right, cool. I don't know if we've exhausted.
I wanted to touch one more thing on the art.
Go ahead. I'll
leave it at that. You can do any kind of art you like, but the government shouldn't be paying for any of it.
That's right.
I agree with that.
No artsy fartsy support of this and artsy fartsy support of that.
Yeah.
If you can't make it on your own and just like the old ways, you know, then you shouldn't be. If you want to be a poor artist, then have at it.
Oh, and by the way, government funded is not government funded. It's funded by the people. So there's no such thing as the government's paying for it. It's everybody else is paying for it.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I would agree with that. Does anyone argue that? Does anyone say that the government should pay for our art?
The government should be supporting artists. or the arts. They use the arts. Well, your art might be my peeing on a pitcher. That's my kind of thing.
Yeah.
So.
I think we used to have.
I'm not supporting people running around peeing on pitchers and tearing and burning the flag and doing all that kind of monkey business. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we used to have that, and we probably still have that in some respects with kings and stuff like that, right? A king would be a patron to your art and go, "Oh, I like this guy."
You ever heard of the National Endowment of the Arts?
Yes, I have.
Well, that's government funded. That's government funded art. Yeah.
Right. That's the government playing king there and doing that. And you know, I don't know that we necessarily get the best thing out of that, you know. Does the government fund hip hop? Maybe they do now. I think in the beginning they didn't.
Probably.
Dude, how deep and offensive do we want to go? Because I can say
let's not even go there. Come on. Hey, you see they caught that nice 21-year-old pop hip hop artist from Britain.
Yeah, that's what he was
illegally.
21 Savage. Okay, yeah, Walter. We did talk about this earlier and you weren't here. Tell us what you think about that, Walter.
Out the door.
Okay.
That's it. Cut and dry.
Simple. What I just read a thing about Hungary, over in Europe, Hungary. They had to put up a fence because people were getting invaded from Serbia, heading towards these other countries. They put up a nice fence. It's almost completely stopped it all. Okay. If they catch somebody doing it and they're not doing it legally, they take them back across the other side to Serbia and put them back on the other side.
Yeah.
Fixed. That's the way to do it.
Fixed. No court hearing, no judge stuff. Just back to the other side. Have a nice day.
Yeah. I think we can all agree, regardless of whether you like his music or not, or if you like hip hop music. I'm a fan, and I'm a fan of some of the stuff that 21 Savage has done. Yeah. I don't believe that he's actually from England. But we haven't settled this out. I think that he might. I don't think this is all settled. I think he might be from.
You're saying he's from a British territory.
Yeah, I think he's from Dominica, which is not the Dominican Republic. I saw someone say the Dominican Republic is not a territory of
another
England.
Island. Dominica is a separate island.
Yeah, Dominica is his own separate place, and I believe that's still a territory of England. Just like I've told people in the past that up until like a few years before I was born, Guyana was a territory of England, and my parents were born British citizens. So he may fall into that. I don't think that necessarily means that he was in England.
Part of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, I don't think that means he was in England. And from the reports there, they said he came in 2005. I think he's 20-something years old.
But he overstayed his visa, correct?
Yeah, he came with his parents.
Boom,
they overstayed the visa. So here's the thing. If we're talking about like the whole rap thing here, if he came and he was in Atlanta and he was a kid, it's very possible that whatever accent or whatever he had, he lost it. He could have still grown up in the hood and still had all his gangster and all that kind of stuff. I don't think that necessarily brings that into question. I think where it brings it into question is if you're here and you commit crimes, like I told you guys.
Oh, he's a felon. That's right, too, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. My parents came here. We all came here on a visa and we overstayed it. Then my parents applied and we went through the whole process. We all actually had to leave. I went back to England, as a matter of fact, and then we came back here. If I would have committed felonies, they would have not allowed me to do that.
Thank you.
So that's what he falls under. So that's ultimately, I think, what it comes down to, right? If he's here and he's repeatedly committing felonies, then he's not of benefit to United States of America. He doesn't deserve any of those things because he didn't work for it. There's lots of other people who came here, maybe illegally, overstayed. They're trying to do stuff, but they've played it straight and narrow.
They make it right in the end. A lot of people make it right in the end.
Yeah, if he's not making it right, then
out the door.
Yeah, and if he got away with that in the past, but then he became a rapper and became famous and started making money. But here's the thing, though. I think that since he has started making all this money, he's still committing felonies.
He could have made it right, though.
Yeah, but he
chose not to make it right.
Felony. He just got out of prison a couple of weeks ago. So if you really look into this,
boom, see you.
Yeah, he just got out of prison a couple of weeks ago, and I think he was just arrested again with one of his friends, and that's what triggered that whole thing. That they're like, "Hey, you're a criminal."
The sting that they were going after was not him; it was the guy in the car with him that was driving.
Yeah, but see, it doesn't matter. You're still caught up in the life.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You continue gangbanging, you're gonna have issues.
Yeah. So
save us all a lot of time. Put him on the first boat heading to Dominica and drop him off.
Well, have you heard his songs, like his lyrics? It's not anything that's like anything good. You know, he raps about pretty much things about like shooting people up and his bank account and making money. And I mean, that's all rap pretty much today.
Unfortunately, see, that's the thing. Like, unfortunately, nowadays, there's not a lot of positive messages in rap music, which is too bad, right? It's unfortunate. I wish there were more positive messages because, you know, ultimately art does influence people, and hip hop music is probably the top form of music, not only in America, but I think in the world. So
let me say, I'll add one last statement here. Is it getting a bad rap?
Oh, that's not corny at all, Walter. Thanks a lot.
All right. I'm gonna go get a new phone.
Oh, you're going to get a new? You're out of here?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out now that Walter jumped in. He can take my place.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if I could do that, babyface.
Yeah, but
cool. Good luck.
Yeah, but so, you know, thanks for joining us.
Yep.
American Gun Chick is working on getting you.
Out and about.
Okay, American Gun Chick is working on getting you boobies, baby.
That's right.
Well, you can't see. Wait.
What?
There we go. Okay.
Hang on.
What do you want? Do you want a double D's or triple C's?
You know, I like
serious?
the smaller C. B to C is great for me.
No,
I want my lyric in the song. B to C is great for me.
No, what is the biggest possible size? That's what.
Triple F.
Oh, yeah, I think we could do like triple Fs, and we can put like
is that a
something
thing?
in there. You know.
Oh God.
No, don't do it.
All right, I'm leaving.
All right.
But they might sag, you know.
Oh boy. Can you imagine if we could actually get Babyface P? Look, I know this is going to be pushing it a little bit, Brickell, but can we also get him butt implants?
No, God, no.
Oh, you know, we can get him a BBL. You know what that is?
No, I don't
It's
know.
a Brazilian butt lift where you suck all the fat out of his stomach and put it in his butt.
Oh, okay.
So tell him to eat a couple more cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Then.
do a few more squats. Do it the old-fashioned way.
Oh boy, yeah. I know people think I'm kidding, but I don't know if Patrick would actually let us do it. But hey, I'm willing to try. I'm willing to put him out there. He said yes, so that's contractual.
To what? Boobs?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's gonna transition.
Yeah.
No.
Walter, you putting your foot down?
No. I say no. I'm out of here if that happens. I'm out of here.
You don't want any parts of that?
No part of that monkey business. No.
You just have to watch.
No. Let's keep it real. That's be the theme. Keep it real.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You see, look at that. Walter's spoiling our fun, man.
I'm not spoiling it. I'm just.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. All right. So, Walter, do you want to tell us what you were up to while you're rocking in here all late?
A friend of mine called me the other day, told me that he knew somebody that was selling a half track, and then some guns and some other miscellaneous stuff.
Okay.
So and it wasn't very far away, so we went to see the half track and the guns, which there were 2 guns that I saw, which is not really qualify as guns. I guess it does in plural, but
so
I was expecting more. More. But the half track was, just to say this, it's a project. So
so you didn't buy anything?
I didn't buy anything. Lola's asking in the chat, what's a half track? It's a vehicle that has like track of a tank in the back and wheels in the front. Half track. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a World War II vintage half track. Need to be completely restored.
They're very desirable, right? When they're in good condition.
Yeah, they bring pretty good money. Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
One of the guys.
What kind of money were they asking for it? Someone's.
Well, asking. It wasn't them asking. It was you got to make an offer, right? Well, the one person I was with rebuilt one, and he knows what they're all about, and the other person owns one and knows about rebuilding them too. So we weren't talking like out of our butt, you know. We're actually knowledgeable people in the half track thing. So you could pick up a running half track for $50,000-$60,000, a decent one.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was just saying that no, and you can spend a lot more too if you want, depending on the accessories and all that stuff.
Yeah, Nico Ghost Gunner wants to know what model it was.
I think it was I know it had a white engine in it, if that's any help. I'm just not sure the exact model number.
Okay.
It had the rounded type fenders versus like the square ones. So you guys tell me. But she also had a Harley Davidson Sportster sitting in the garage there. And
okay.
But it was all rusty. It had been sitting there a long time. She was expecting too much for that, I think, too, when I offered a couple $100 for it.
Oh, for the Sportster? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
how many cc's was it?
It's probably 1,000 cc or something. I guess I'm not sure. It didn't say it on the bike. It's like one of these.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably like.
But if you look real close,
they did something to it.
Every place there was chrome, there was rust. So it was like once again a complete overhaul or take apart, put back together thing.
You can't paint over the rust?
No. I mean, you could. Okay, you could do it that way, but.
Yeah,
no.
There's not that magic thing you could spray on the rust that really just like gets rid of it and makes it back to chrome.
No.
Send it to Tom's Custom Cerakoting. He can do anything.
Oh, you could Cerakote. Yeah, you could. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You could. But once again, it costs a lot of money to do all that too.
Wasn't there someone at SHOT Show that had
Cerakote? They had a Humvee that was all Duracoated.
Oh, I thought that I saw High Point. I thought.
Sorry about
really? Thank you, Walter, for that wake up call.
Okay, it's all right.
I thought High Point had some Sportsters that they had.
Yes, they had two Harleys in their booth. Yes.
Yeah, and they were all Cerakoted and everything.
Is that what that was? Yeah, I think so. They were a long ways away from this thing. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
So plus they had a bunch of it, some miscellaneous other stuff, and I think she was just trying to see what things were worth.
Oh, okay.
She thought the half track was worth more money, but it's not.
Okay. Let me ask you this question, Walter, because this is very, very important.
Yes, sir.
Were there any bullpups?
No, there was a nice M1 carbine, though.
Oh, okay.
A Rockola M1 carbine.
Okay. By the way, True at 49 says Dominica got their independence from England in 1978.
Oh, okay.
So we'll look into it and we'll see, what happened there. Okay, so no bullpups. That's all I heard.
No bullpups. No pups at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So since we got American Gun Chick here, and I know we've been talking about SHOT Show, but we didn't hear from AGC's point of view here on SHOT Show. Do you want to give us a lowdown? Did you see anything you liked?
Yeah, actually, SHOT Show was really cool. I saw a lot of things that I liked. The coolest thing I saw there was a 500 Blackout by Chrome. It's Condition Red Ordnance, I think is their name, Chrome.
Okay, yes.
And, yeah, they had a 500 Blackout, and basically it was like, I don't know how to explain it really because it was my first time seeing it or even hearing about this type of gun. Right. But I guess it was like the caliber of, like it was like a 50 cal with like a mixed with 308 somehow, and like the bullet, it looked like it didn't have like a casing. It looked like it was just one solid bullet. I don't know. It's some futuristic type stuff, but it was pretty cool.
I think it is. If I'm not mistaken, it's a 50 cal bullet with a 338 Lapua case.
Yeah, I think I've got.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Right there.
The neck is opened up. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's a picture.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
he explained it to me, but I totally forgot.
Yeah, it's a pretty big bullet right there. There you go. That's a picture of one of the rounds that they were using.
Yeah.
And then there's the gun. It's surprisingly light. I mean, it just looks like a 308 or whatever.
Light? I thought it was heavy.
Oh, well, that's because, I got the muscles.
Yeah, like mine.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. The bulk in this arm, and I'm not going to say muscle and insult anyone, but the bulk in this arm probably weighs the whole American Gun Chick.
125 pounds in one arm.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's how it is. The ass and the legs have nothing. So, it's all torso up.
I got to admit, at least you admit it, okay?
The head is pretty meaty. I don't know. My head is probably like 20-something pounds. So, I don't know.
It's all brain in there, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Or air? One.
Massive crane.
Oh, you're trying to trick me. One of the two.
So
the 500 Blackout, that was cool. You haven't had a chance to shoot it. Have you shot it?
I haven't shot it. I want to shoot it. So, I mean, if I ever get that opportunity, I'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, I definitely want to shoot it. Another cool thing that I saw was the Mossberg pistols. I guess they haven't made pistols in what, like 80 years or something. It's been a long time
since they came out. Yeah, I guess back in the 30s they were making a little pocket pistol. Back in the day.
Their pistols, like the way they looked and everything, they were very chic. Like they kind of reminded me of Glocks, like the way Glock pistols are.
Yeah.
So just from looking at them, I was like, yeah, I want one of those. You know.
Yeah. So did you get a chance to shoot that?
No.
Okay.
No, we didn't go to the range, like the range day on Monday. I don't know why. We always miss it.
Yeah. That's what you said. So so what did you think about handling the MC1, the Mossberg pistol? What do you think about it?
I thought it was nice. I mean, to be totally honest, it kind of like a lot reminds me of Glock. So I like Glock too. And the trigger reset seemed nice. So, I mean, but until you shoot it, you never really know how it's going to be. Yeah,
it didn't seem that much different from a Glock to me, I guess.
Yeah.
I know some people like the angle on the pistol grip angle for that. So, because it's more like a 1911 than the Glock, but I'm fine with the Glock. I'm fine with that. Fine with the 1911. Some people have preferences in there, and I did shoot it, and I liked it. And then I think that's already being sold, right, Walter?
Yes, supposedly it is. Yes.
Yeah, and if those are coming in under Glock's price, then because everyone's trying to get that Glock 43 market, right? Because
the 43X.
Well, no, I'm saying like the Glock 43, like what I have the Glock 43. So when they made this, they sold so many of these, and even the Glock 42, that I think everyone's looking for that. I'm not saying that there weren't single stack pistols before that, because of course they were. Someone out there is going to go, oh, what about the Shield? Yes, recognize, respect. I respect the Shield.
Respect the Shield.
Yeah, and there were some other single stack pistols, but when Glock, let's see, oh, Walter has a Shield.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you carry? What do you carry? Shield?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a Shield, yeah, but I usually just carry my 43. I got it right here.
Okay, you're a 43 lady. There you go. Oh, Suki.
Black background, so you can't really see.
Yeah,
don't worry, no one's in front of me. So.
Okay, don't muzzle me. Don't muzzle me.
Yeah, I'm pointing the gun at you.
Don't muzzle me, dude. Don't muzzle me.
Yeah, but that's what I got right
That's
there.
not how it's supposed to work. I'm supposed to muzzle you. Just saying. But so you like the 43, right?
Yeah, I like the 43 because it's like the 19, but it fits everywhere.
Okay, so do you think that you're going to change with all the different things that are out there? Like there's the SIG P365, and there's a couple of other ones that are out there, and the MC1 obviously. You going to change or what?
A lot of people have been telling me to try CZ, like a lot of the CZ pistols, and I haven't tried any of those, but I really want to try them because usually when people recommend me to try something, I end up liking it. So I don't know. I want to try that, but I've also always loved the H&K VP9. That's because of Kevin Dixie,
Okay.
He took me shooting, and I shot that one for the first time, and I was like, yeah, that's an awesome gun.
So that works with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Right now, I've just been loving Glock and Smith & Wesson. Okay,
cool. I'm sorry. I'm just noticing Lola's having some kind of conversation in the chat. I don't know what's going on there. So, but I noticed Lola is making lots of posts. I'm not really sure what's up. Lola, if there's something you got to come tell me, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. Okay, so you're still open to other things out there.
Yeah, I'm open to any gun, trying any gun.
Okay. What did you think about Kevin Dixie's Truth gun?
Oh, I thought that was awesome. That was also, I mean, it's so hard because it's SHOT Show, but that was also like one of the coolest things at SHOT Show was seeing his gun. And I know he got a lot of people that were like complaining because they're like, well, how does it fight gun control? But what they don't realize is he's arming people with knowledge and also a gun, So you open the box and it tells you all about Tulsa, Oklahoma, which I've never even heard of. Black Wall Street. Yeah. I mean, to be totally honest, I never even knew what that was until he brought it up and told me.
Don't feel bad about it. I think I heard about that probably from Kevin Dixie, but maybe a year or so ago. So yeah, there's probably quite a few people that I haven't heard about that, which is a good thing that he's doing. But also, it's a badass gun.
Yeah, it is a cool gun too, and it has its colors, red and black, all that.
Yeah,
it's pretty
looks
cool.
good. Yeah. So, you didn't notice anything else at SHOT Show? Maybe some Safety Harbor firearms?
Don't put her on the spot. Come on.
Yeah, you know, Safety Harbor had the best candy little jar.
Boom! There you go.
They always have like the big like Snickers, and then I'm like, Joe, we got to go over there because I'm hungry.
There you go. Boom. See what
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I
they
saw them give you some nutrient bars or something.
No, yeah, Lola gave me a granola bar because I was like, dude, I'm gonna pass out. I'm so hungry right now. And she's like, here's a granola bar. You need to eat. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. You know, that's interesting. Nobody offered me a granola bar, I guess.
Oh,
no one was worried about me passing out.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Okay, so anything else? Anything else you saw that was cool there?
No, yeah, there was some other cool stuff. High Point, they're coming out with a new gun too, but they don't have a name for it yet, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's the new. What's the Walter? What's that High Point? Is it a C4?
Yeah, it's a 9mm. Yeah, all recently updated.
It's the High Point 2.0.
Oh, okay.
I guess.
There you go.
Yeah.
We stopped by and took a look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone. Oh, okay. You know what's happening? I think there's some kind of hip hop conversation happening in the chat. So I don't know.
I'm not seeing the chat. I don't know why it's not showing me.
Oh, okay. Usually got to open it up on a separate thing. There's a hip hop conversation coming up. Because I see Rodney Brady says, I rock with Hank. I love the show, but I am hip hop. I live it. I love it. I will defend it. When some don't truly know hip hop. Okay, I understand that.
Hey, that's cool. No worries there, man.
Hey, I'm a hip hop artist. Did you guys?
Yes, there you go. We got a hip hop. But first of all, let me tell you something. I was gonna say I'm OG in hip hop. Okay, I'm OG in hip hop. I came to live in America in 1983. So, and I grew up in Far Rockaway, New York. I have met and done stuff with a whole bunch of different rappers. I have my own independent rap label produced. I've written songs, all that kind of stuff. So
really,
yeah,
where are these songs? You need to send them to me.
Well, listen, first of all, you're not the first one to do. I don't know. Do you consider that video you did hip hop? You consider that a hip hop video, right?
I would consider it pop. I mean,
not so much hip hop.
I mean, it's kind of rappy because it's
kind of, yeah. I think you're kind of rapping. You're singing
like Chanel West Coast type rap, you know?
Yeah, yeah. But I actually did. There's a hip hop song on my channel.
Oh,
there is. Yeah, but it's real old. You have to go way back.
Back in time.
You know, if you go on my channel, there's a song. It's called the 10 Gun Commandments. Like, you know, you ever heard of Biggie Smalls?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Okay, so Biggie had the 10 crack commandments. I did a thing called the 10 gun commandments a long time ago. So, but you know, I mean, you looked way better than me. I didn't even show myself in the video. I think I did pictures. Really? Yeah, I did the music and everything, and then I just had pictures rolling over mine. I didn't, you know, I didn't have a crack squad of video crews and all that kind of stuff and lighting and whatever. I know you didn't really have all that. So
yeah, you just gotta like ask people to jump in your music video and then you know.
Maybe we'll get together and make a video sometime.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
we should do something like Tupac style, like I don't know.
Okay.
Can I eat in the video?
Some real hip hop.
Like California or something like that.
Yeah. Can I eat in the video? Can I be eating in the video?
If you want to, Walter, you can do whatever you want. You know, and you can eat while Babyface is doing the booty clap with his Brazilian booty.
Oh God. No,
yeah.
No.
This sounds like it's off to a great start.
Yeah. Tyven says hip hop. I think it's country redneck. I don't know. Do you agree with that?
Country redneck.
My song, Country Redneck.
Yeah, I don't know if he's talking about your song or not, but I just see that he said it. No, I don't think. Yeah, I think it was more pop. I think it was pop rappy kind of, you know.
Yeah, I think it was, you know, like something you'd hear on the radio, kind of. Mm-hmm. But more auto-tuned.
You were making a statement, though.
Yeah.
Right?
So you used the hell out of the auto-tune, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'm glad auto-tune exists because.
Yeah.
I'm not a singer.
Right. I understand. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. I'm trying to see what else we want to get into here. Walter, was there something that you want to talk about? Some stuff going on other than 21's? Walter was all up on the 21 Savage. Walter knows nothing about any rappers, but he heard about 21 Savage. So,
well, I heard about it because I saw that he was arrested, so I had to check it out to find out why he was arrested.
Why were you concerned about his arrestification?
Well, I mean, I always check to see what these rapper type people are getting arrested for. Sometimes it's drug possession, sometimes beating women up, sometimes it's just general debauchery sometimes. So
rock and roll, man, that's rock and roll. I'm not excusing it or anything. It's the one thing, never ever beat up the ladies.
Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to beat the ladies up?
Yeah, never do it. Never do it.
I know.
Yeah.
Go beat yourself up if you're going to do that.
Yeah, Jason says Hank's video posted on December 19th, 2013.
That long ago. Wow.
People actually look. Oh, please don't look at that video.
I'm gonna go look at that video now.
That's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, you opened your mouth.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
Let's see what's going on in the world.
One more thing that I wanted to say is I wanted to show something cool that I got at SHOT Show. So some guys came up to me and they're like, "Hey, can we take a picture with you? We made you a patch. Can you guys see it? Internet RSO."
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Internet range safety officer?
Yeah, pretty much, because everybody on the internet likes to go around and say, "Oh, you're doing this wrong or that wrong," or
"Oh yeah,
she's pointing the gun at the camera," or stupid stuff like that. So this is for all the internet RSOs out there.
Wait, you can't point the guns at the camera? What?
Uh-oh, you might shoot me on accident.
Have you seen this gun? Look at this, America. You know I like to amaze you with stuff. So just look at this. I'm gonna do some magic right now. Check this out. What?
Whoa.
What? Have you seen that?
Wow, that is legit.
Yeah. Cool. It's the Flux brace.
So you pretty. How did you do that? Do it again, but close.
So it's spring loaded. It's spring loaded. Yeah, hold on. Let me close it down here first of all. Which I got to do this properly. There we go. Okay, so this is on a Glock 34 in case anyone wants to know, and it's called the Flux brace from Flux Defense. They sent it to me to test it. I've already done a video that's up on the YouTubes, but basically what it is, it's a pistol brace for Glocks. It works on the Glock 17 and Glock 34 in the 9mm category and the corresponding Glocks in other categories, right? And then there's a button right here, and you need to keep your face away from it. But when you press that button, that pops out,
yeah.
And then you could
keep your face away from it.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to get it. You don't want to get like in your eye or something like that.
Not usually a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, but there you go. So then you have kind of like a brace, situation going on. You could Chic weld it. So
is that legal in California? Probably not.
Tough question there.
I know.
I should answer that. Is there anything legal in California?
Yeah.
Well, you can breathe.
You can't breathe.
California.
Can you? Can you actually breathe in Cali?
Well, they're probably going to tax you soon, because of global warming.
You can breathe, but don't fart. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So here, let me. I'm trying to close this. There you go. You got to manhandle it to close it down. So anyway, I've got a video up for this if anyone's interested and they want to know about that. Okay. You know what I see?
What's that?
Simpson Road Larry says, "What the flux is the sense of that?" Listen, my job is not to make you guys buy anything. My job is to expose stuff to you. So Atomic Bull says flux, yeah.
Flux,
so there you go. Here, someone was asking if we heard about Liam Neeson. Did you hear about that? Anyone?
What happened with him?
Oh yeah, just today, because Joe showed me this video where he was just talking, I don't know, about someone he knew that got raped or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the full details of it really, but I guess somebody got raped.
So yeah, we could probably, let me see. I could probably pull it up here. I could probably pull up that story.
What does that have to do with him?
Well, okay, so it's a breaking story. Hold on, let me see if I could pull this up right here so we could. Okay, so here, I'll try to share this. This particular one is from, this article is on CNN, but there's a couple different articles. I put it up here in the chat if you guys want to read it while I'm reading it. But if you search Liam Neeson, you'll see what I'm talking about. The headline is, Liam Neeson expresses regret for once contemplating racist revenge. So it says Liam Neeson revealed that years ago he contemplated carrying out a racist revenge attack after someone close to him was raped. The actor shared the story Monday in The Independent during a press tour for his new movie, Cold Pursuit. He's good, like, you know, formula movie that's out. He expressed regret for his horrible past behavior. Neeson began recounting his personal story after being asked about his filmed character turning to anger. He did not reveal who was attacked, but said he found out when he returned home from a trip. She handled the situation of the rape in the most extraordinary way, Neeson said, which there's audio of this. But my immediate reaction, he said, did she know who it was? What color were they? And then she said it was a black person. So he goes on to say, I went up and down areas with a kosh, which I guess is a crowbar, hoping I'd be approached by somebody. I'm ashamed to say that. And I did it for maybe a week, hoping some, with his, you know, doing air quotes, some black bastard would come out of a pub and have a go at me about something, you know, so that I could kill him. So yeah, he goes, I don't know why he was talking about this.
Why?
Maybe just a cry for attention for the movie or some such thing.
Okay, so now, okay, let me just play devil's advocate. Let's see here. So he had these bad thoughts back then, right?
Yeah.
But what about Virginia governor had bad thoughts back then? How is that different?
How
is it different?
How is it different for people to have bad thoughts?
No,
I think human beings have bad thoughts.
Oh, I have bad thoughts all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
You just don't act on them.
Yeah, I think that, you know, so I think the Virginia governor is one thing. I think, I mean, I don't really have love lost for either one of these guys. I'm not a huge Liam Neeson fan.
For the first
but the thing I think is that, so with the governor, obviously in 1984, when he was 25 years old, he thought it was cool to dress up in blackface. I think he came out today and said that the picture of someone in blackface next to someone dressed in a Ku Klux Klan thing is not him. But he admitted that some point before that, he did dress up in blackface as Michael Jackson for a dance competition, which doesn't make any, I don't know. I remember the 80s, right? You remember the 80s, Walter. Brickell was not even around then, probably.
Yeah, I remember the 80s. Yeah.
The 90s.
Yeah.
Just a gleam in a daddy's eye.
Yeah, but Walter, you remember the 80s. Michael Jackson was big, right? Lots of people love Michael Jackson of all races and creeds and all that kind of stuff.
He was also a lot of people made fun of him too.
Yes, but I don't remember a lot of people putting on blackface to imitate Michael Jackson.
Now, no, I don't remember that either. Now,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember people dressed up like Michael with the glove. I remember like Michael J. Fox and a whole bunch of other
taking
people.
it all the way to the thing with the makeup and everything. Yeah, that's probably a little.
This is how young I am. I've only known Michael Jackson to be white.
Thank you, Brickell.
He was in between. He was in transition in the 80s.
Did he have his real nose, or did he have his real nose or his plastic nose? By
no, he was.
I don't know. I don't even know what his original nose even looked like.
Most of his. He was a plastic surgeon's nightmare.
No, but in 1984, Michael Jackson was still relatively good looking. I don't think because, you know, in the late 90s or whatever, he went real crazy with I think probably from the mid to late 90s, he went crazy with the plastic surgery and stuff like that. And he got a lot lighter. But in 1984, my recollection is he was somewhere in between.
Okay, say it. He was still black.
Yes.
He still looked like a black man. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a little bit of plastic surgery. You're right, but he didn't go. But look, the point is I don't remember it being cool to put on a Ku Klux Klan outfit back then.
No.
I don't know what that was. Maybe cool. Yeah, I don't know if that was cool in the 30s, 40s, 50s in America, but it wasn't in 1984.
Usually, when you put one on, you were in the Klan. You didn't put one on to be cool.
Yes.
Also, where do you get them from? Like, is it on eBay? Like, where do they get them?
No.
We would have to ask someone that knows more than I do.
Yeah, I know that people collect that stuff.
Yeah.
Not myself, but I know people. I've heard of people collecting it.
Sure, but I'm going to assume that people, if they were making a costume, just took like a white bed sheet or something like that.
Well, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah. or pillowcase.
It wasn't on my list
idea.
of costumes for Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think so. That particular thing happened with the governor is one thing. I think this thing that Liam Neeson is talking about, I don't know why he's talking about it.
Up? Why would you bring that up?
I don't know. Maybe he's getting some. Maybe he has some kind of issue.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he's just because he's promoting his movie, he wanted to get attention.
I guess.
So wait, was he the one who released that, like the audio?
I think they were interviewing him, and he probably did not. His publicist probably didn't want that released. But once you put something out in the world, man, it's coming out
forever.
Yeah, it's coming out. So what he is saying is that someone close to him, family member, she says that she got raped, and it was by a black guy. So he went around with a crowbar, just not looking for that specific black guy, but any black guy to mess with him, so that he can kill them. He obviously had problems then. Probably has some issues right now. You know, he needs. I'm sure that he needed help. I don't know if he got it.
Well, at least he didn't act on his things. So,
so far as we know,
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was associating every black guy with what happened.
Yeah, I think it was just
true.
Yeah, I think like he was saying, it was just a rage thing, and you know, I think people that do that, you know, listen, all of us here have been somehow wronged. I don't know if we automatically go to, someone who someone who's in the same race as someone who wronged me, I'm just going to go get any person.
Yeah, that's,
you know, but he obviously had those issues back then. And for some reason it's coming up now. You know, I think we're all human. Crazy things go through our minds. What we need to do is not act on everything that goes through our mind. And
God forbid, no. Oh my.
Yeah.
No.
But I don't know. I just don't know why that is a thing, you know, why it's a thing now, but it obviously, Richard Hughes says it sounds like a PR stunt. Do you think someone would really, is this the kind of thing you would do as a PR stunt to get attention?
I don't think so.
Not me.
Yeah. You know,
I think he might have just, I don't know why he told people that, because if it was a thought he had, he could have just been like, ooh, I'm glad I didn't act on that. Let me just let that go. But I guess if he told someone about that, maybe whoever he was talking to, he felt comfortable talking to them and didn't think that was going to get out or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. I don't know if that makes me feel like, you know, oh, this guy must go or whatever. I personally just don't like Liam Neeson anyway. Because I don't like I don't like the fact that he's out there. He's one of those guys. He's not the only one, but he's one of those guys making a lot of money off of
with violence,
gun culture.
Firearms.
Yeah. And then he turns around and hates the Second Amendment.
Yeah. He's a hypocrite.
You know, but I think people might need the Second Amendment for guys like him who like to walk around with crowbars looking for people. So
I didn't hear, what did he say about the Second Amendment? Because I guess I didn't hear it or look it up or whatever.
I don't know exactly what he said, but he's definitely anti-gun.
Yeah, he said a lot of stuff.
Okay.
He said a lot of things. I'm paraphrasing him to say that he believes in gun control and that there shouldn't be so many guns as there are in America, and people need to do things about it. I believe that he's trying to become an American citizen because, you know, England, the UK is socialist, so they're taking all his money.
Let me do it in off the street talk. They tax the fuck out of everything in England. They tax you for everything.
I guess they should ban crowbars too.
Well, they want to take away the butter knives, so yeah.
Yeah, you might want to get some kind of background check before you crowbar up.
Now, is that an assault crowbar? Is that a titanium crowbar?
I don't know. It depends. If it was black, then
is it?
I don't know.
Did it have scary features on it?
Yeah.
Could you shoulder the crowbar? You can shoulder it.
Yeah.
You get it out of there.
I think a lot of times those kind of people need to stay out of what America is not perfect, but it's worked pretty well so far. And, you know, we're obviously trying to get better when, you know, we're dealing with our stuff, but, you know.
Yeah.
So Armament and Axes gave us $2. And he says, AGC, pretty fly for a white guy dance, ? Laugh out loud. So I guess that was from the video.
What is the question exactly though?
No, it's he said AGC, pretty fly for a white guy dance, ? Yeah. So I guess he's asking about the dance you did in your video.
Oh, is that a pretty fly for a white guy dance? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what he's asking. I'm confused.
Yeah. I think, okay, see, you wouldn't know this because you're young, but pretty fly for a white guy is a dance.
Oh, I don't know that either. So
I've heard the song, like all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. I've heard that song, but I didn't know there was a dance to it.
Yeah. Well, what dance were you doing in your video?
I was doing the, the one here, then the leg one where you go like that.
I don't know if that's a pretty fly for a white guy dance. I think it could be in that category. Yeah. Yeah.
You lost me. You lost me.
Yeah. You might wind up on what's that video game that's stealing everyone's dances?
Fortnite.
Fortnite. Yeah. You might wind up on Fortnite.
Hey, whatever. They should give me a shout out as long as they steal my dance moves.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to go through.
Oh, I forgot to mention RoboCop with the 500 blackout. He said he would take that gun out and let Hank here shoot it.
Yeah, Dennis Campbell says he's Irish, not from England. That's part of the UK. So I never said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're talking about Liam Neeson.
Oh,
he's Irish.
He's Irish
from England. Yeah, the UK.
That's funny.
UK stands for United Kingdom. That would be England, Ireland, Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah. So
Scotland.
Yeah,
the English don't talk very highly about the Irish a lot of times. So
we all, I hate to. It was what was his name? Rodney. What was the name of the guy that?
Rodney Dangerfield?
No, from California that got beaten up by the cops. I forgot his name now. It was Rodney something. He said, "Why can't we all get along?"
Yeah. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot his last name now. Man, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Someone will tell me who that was here. Rodney King.
Rodney King.
Rodney King.
We just said, can we all get along?
Yeah, exactly. Can't we just all get along?
Yeah. As they're bashing some white guy's head in with a brick.
Okay. Lola says that Brickell was trying to tell me something and I cut her off.
Oh yeah, I was talking about RoboCop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He works for Chrome, the 500 blackout. Well, I was trying to
wait. I'm sorry. When you said RoboCop, I thought you were talking about the movie.
Oh no, I don't know what that is. No. I don't know what that is.
Oh boy.
I don't watch movies or TV or anything. I guess I'm lame.
Okay, so RoboCop that works for
RoboCop is a person.
Yeah, RoboCop is a guy on YouTube, and he actually works for Chrome, which they make the 500 blackouts. And he said he would take it out to you so you could shoot it.
Oh,
really?
Okay, cool. All
yeah,
right.
so maybe we could shoot together. That'd be cool.
Yes. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm down.
Man.
Which one of those guys was RoboCop? Because was that the guy that invented it?
No, he didn't invent it. I think Sawman, him and Sawman worked on it.
Oh, okay.
So Sawman Sawyer.
Sawman.
Oh, I know you're talking about this. Yeah,
the Navy SEAL.
Former SEAL. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lola says there was someone in the chat that's from that company. Is that what's going on?
I don't know. I can't see the chat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If I missed that, my apologies. The chat is going just going up. It's like the Matrix. That's a movie. AGC.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Oh, you saw that. That you saw. Okay, fine. All right.
I know. I need to watch some more movies.
Yeah.
But I like Quentin Tarantino movies, so I know I've seen all those. Pretty much all of them.
You like Quentin Tarantino movies?
Okay. Oh yeah.
I don't think Hank's a fan.
Yeah, the older stuff I do like, but Quentin's gotten real preachy.
Really?
Lately. Yeah, he's a social justice warrior nowadays.
Oh yeah.
And that just loses me, So everybody's trying to. I just, whatever. It's his art. It's his art. He can do whatever he wants to.
You just don't have to buy the ticket. That's all.
Yeah.
That's right.
Here's something here for anybody who knows about the English. Let's see here. Where'd it go? Oh, Andrew Slade. Least profitable profession in England is a dentist.
Wow.
The least profitable?
Yeah, Okay,
Wow.
one of the things the English
Is that a joke? I know.
Yeah,
Bad teeth. Bad teeth.
Well, that kind of makes sense because I mean, over here in the United States, just from what I've seen, is we have the best looking teeth. Other places, it's a little bit different, you know.
Yeah.
It's called socialized medicine too. So. Yeah, you don't get the best care when you have socialized medicine. So
yeah. You wait in line for like 10 hours.
Yeah. It's pretty bad over there. Yeah. So yeah. So okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, listen, I would love to, if someone arranged for us to shoot that and you're going to be there, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm down. What's that, Walter?
From the chat, the pants. What's next? She's going to say she doesn't know what Red Dawn is? Okay,
Red Dawn?
Yeah.
That, like Red Dawn response? Like
no, Red Dawn like a movie.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh, real quick, like Red Dawn's about the Russians invading the U.S.
Okay, so let me just show you guys. Let me just show you guys for a second. American Gun Chick. There's American Gun Chick. That's what she looks like. Okay. This is what we look like. So more likely to stay home and watch movies. Less likely.
What? Oh, don't put me in that category.
More like I'm not putting you on there. More likely to be a nerd.
I don't even
less likely.
I don't even own a TV. Like the last time I owned a TV was like years ago. To be honest, everything I look at is like off YouTube or sometimes Netflix, but recently not really Netflix. But I don't know. Usually I'm like not really, or I'll be on Instagram, Facebook, but I don't really watch movies or anything.
Yeah, she's in the Keys.
I know. I'm out doing stuff. You know?
She's out there surfing and swimming with the dolphins and getting a suntan, shooting guns, sometimes doing all of those things at the same time. Sometimes like the dolphins, she's jet skiing with like a dolphin is pulling her while she's jet skiing.
Oh yeah, I wish. Or no, lately I've been just watching a lot of YouTube videos of like Ben Shapiro, Steven Crowder, like Charlie Kirk, like just a lot of political stuff. Because
man, you're getting deep.
I mean, I didn't know a whole lot about politics before I even started guns. I didn't know like much of anything really.
Okay.
So I've been trying to educate myself on that stuff. You know.
You watch more than I do, so
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Are you thinking about one day going into politics?
Not really right now, but I don't know. It would be kind of cool and kind of interesting because it is pretty interesting. You know, it is something that kind of strikes my interest. So in the future, maybe, but right now, no, because I don't feel like I know enough to go and debate somebody or really take it that seriously. You know.
Well, trust me, politics is not there's not a bunch of geniuses in there. So if Ocasio-Cortez can do it,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard about her. She's
she's a just class A.
Yeah, she's special. She's special.
Apparently she wants to tax the rich at 70%.
Yeah.
Which is like
70? Is that it? I thought she was going like more for like 90 or something like that.
Well, probably as much as she if she could do 100%, I'm sure she would do it.
Yeah.
Make people work for free.
There's lots of things she could do.
Yeah. Does Walter? Okay, Walter now went out on us. You there?
I come here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, your face isn't there.
Yeah, your face went out.
There it's back.
Richard Hughes gave us $2. He says, AGC, you've been to Dare Key to see the mini deer.
Been where?
The mini deer in Dare Key.
The key deer. You see the key deer? They're little small deer live in the Keys.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Oh.
Yeah. That's one of the keys. There's like a cajillion keys out there. It's a Key West. And that's one of them. And I guess there's little tiny deer out there, right?
Yeah, they just only live in the Keys, yes.
Yeah, little pygmy deer.
Little small ones.
Cool.
Yeah. They're related to Lola's people.
Oh god.
It must be cute.
RoboCop actually is in the chat and he says he owns Chrome. So there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Is it Chrome or Chrome? I don't know. There's no E. So
I know. I say Chrome, but I pronounce everything wrong. So
yeah, I'm saying it like you would in a Conan movie. Chrome. I am Chrome. But I don't know. I could be completely wrong.
It's condition red ordnance something.
Manufacturing, maybe?
Yeah, manufacturing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he'll let us know. Is it Chrome or Chrome? Is it potato or potato? Tomato or tomato?
Camaro.
Yeah, it's Camaro. Camaro, Walter. Camaro.
Caramel, caramel.
There you go.
I've never met anyone that says caramel though. I feel like that's
or
Caramel.
aluminum and aluminium.
Yeah, that's
Never heard that
American and
before.
British. Yeah,
Yeah,
American and British.
yeah. So
I bought my tickets to go on our excellent adventure this summer
oh, you go to
to England, Normandy.
England. Oh,
Normandy.
going to Normandy. Yes, let us know about that, Walter, because we want to do a campaign
Oh,
when you're going out there.
Stop
we,
it! Stop it! Stop
We
it!
we want to make up hashtags and everything.
Ban Walter.
Where is Walter?
Oh, it's like where's Waldo, right?
Yeah. So Psycho 316 says AOC is stupid, but she's cute. So Ocasio, whatever her name is, Ocasio Cortez.
Oh. That's funny.
She's not smiling. She's got this scary smile, man. It's like, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna say I don't think she's cute, but now I'm just turning into a woman, so I'm not gonna say anything.
You're now turning into a woman.
Yeah, I don't want to be like that chick, you know.
because chicks are really hard on each other.
Chicks judge each other hardcore.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I try not to judge other chicks though, because I don't think we should judge people. But in your mind, you're always gonna judge people, but you shouldn't say it out loud. You know.
Yeah. I don't know if I think she's cute. I just see crazy eyes, which someone's saying right now.
Yeah, she's got that.
Yeah. Once I see crazy eyes, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
That's a big warning sign. That is like you wake up in the middle of the night with your bed on fire.
Her video of her in college dancing around when she was in college she looked all right then. But her hair was down and everything. It wasn't all pulled back. There's some females, in my opinion,
on this one.
Some females that I just don't think they should have their hair pulled back. It's just like too much face, but
too much forehead.
Too much face.
Just too much.
That's a thing I've never said. Too much face.
Too much face.
There's two things: too much face and teeth that are so white, it looks like you got neon teeth. Like
so you're afraid of like the too white teeth?
Well, too white is just not right. You know what I'm saying?
I like teeth that are like super white. I'm always trying to get my teeth that white.
Well, it depends on your complexion. Okay.
Yeah.
Some people's complexion, in my opinion, don't.
Now we're in the category of beauty. Are you gonna do some beauty stuff on your channel?
Oh, you're talking to me?
No. I'm definitely not talking to you.
I'm just kidding.
I'm talking to American Gun Chick. Are you gonna do some beauty stuff?
I mean, I would love to. That would be awesome to do some beauty stuff on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if everybody would like watching that. Like, people might be like, "This is stupid," but
all of a sudden, you're doing makeup videos on your thing. It's like,
yeah.
Listen.
But no, I would totally do that. Do some makeup videos, and then girls would be like, "Oh, that's cool," and then come with me to the range. So I trick them into watching me shoot that way.
Yeah. So I think it would be cool to do, but if you would have done it a couple of years ago, I would have said do it on your channel. Today, I think strategically, when it comes to having YouTube channels and social media and everything, it would probably be better for you to make a separate channel and
break it up.
Yeah, and that channel might take off. If you're doing like makeup and all that.
And then I could drive traffic from the makeup channel to the gun channel.
Yeah. I think that would probably be the way to go. It's like how I'm branching off, and I have my car channel, Stranger Palooza, shameless plug. Please, everyone that's tuning in here to watch American Gun Chick, I will put American Gun Chick on the screen and beg you to please go look at Stranger Palooza channel. I don't know if I did any car videos with American Gun Chick that are over there yet. I have done some car stuff with you.
You did.
I don't know if I posted.
Hey, wait a minute. We did Humvee stuff. That's freaking awesome. Remember we rode around the Humvee and stuff over at my place?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know if that's on her thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
No, I remember Hank let me drive his car too.
She has driven. And I don't think I've posted that video, so I need to put that up on Stranger Palooza.
Man?
Oh man, I'm so behind with everything. So I gotta catch up to it. But here's the thing. I gotta say this to you. I think that like right now, are you sans makeup? Do you have makeup on right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course you're talking.
Yeah, I was talking to Walter. He definitely, look at him. Look.
Yeah, he's got a contour going on the side right
Yeah,
there.
I got a 2-day shadow brand done. Yeah.
What highlighter is that? I like it.
Gray.
No,
Yeah.
I have some mascara and eyeliner, and that's about it. You know.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, if this is inappropriate or whatever, but I'm a highly inappropriate person. I think that when you don't have on makeup or much makeup, that you are way cuter, in my opinion. So.
Oh well,
I don't
thank
know.
you.
That's
Because
just-
I don't know. I always feel my best when I have, the full glam going on, but that
Oh, and this is the part where she freezes.
takes too much effort.
Yeah, say that again. We missed it. You said the full glam.
I said I feel my best when I have like full glam, like hair.
It did it again.
Who's going?
Too much time.
So you froze again.
You froze.
Oh, you froze first.
Yeah, you froze first. Well, but what I was trying to say is I always feel my best when I have full glam. But did you freeze?
No,
Okay, so you're just holding still, so still that I thought.
Because I'm not breathing, hoping that you actually hear you this time.
No, I always feel my best when I have full glam, but that takes too much time, so I don't do it every day.
Yeah. So okay.
Me too.
But I like that look. I think whenever I see you, because for example, coming on here, you did a video on your channel. I don't think you had that much makeup on, and I've seen you do other things like that. So just personal preference.
Yeah.
For me, I kind of like that. I kind of like when freckles and things like that come out.
Freckles?
I like the imperfections.
I used to have freckles, believe it or not, as a kid on my face.
Oh, I've seen some pictures of you, Walter. You had long locks and all that kind of stuff too, man. You could, yeah. You were doing it in the 70s.
80s, that was 80s.
80s. Oh, 80s. Okay. 80s. Was that the 1880s or 19?
Oh man, I always watched the A-Team all the time.
Yeah.
That was the funniest. We watched it because it was so
I said
funny.
18.
18. Yeah, well, 18. Huh. My hair wasn't that long then. I think it got longer after that. Yeah.
So here's a couple of things here. There's a couple of comments here. Let's see. Okay, Jake Delahome says this is kind of disturbing. He says Hillary is fine, but I still didn't vote for her.
Whoa. Hang on a second. Fine what?
I think you need a CAT scan.
When he says fine, does he mean like attractive or like fine, like she's okay?
I don't. You know what? That's a good thing to parse.
Either one is wrong because she's not fine, okay, and she's not fine. Bleh.
Yeah, she's not fine hot either.
No.
But hey, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
In the eye of the beer holder.
Yes, that's very true.
Yes. MW Tactical says, I think my teeth super white. See, you're proving Walter's crazy theory, Mike. And I think Mike does from MW Tactical. He does have very white teeth, and I think he's crazy also, Walter. So I think you might be onto something about the super white teeth. I'm just teasing.
I don't know. It's just something I've noticed about some folks that it just doesn't go. All you see is teeth.
Yeah. Let's see. Psycho 316 says Hillary Clinton's a fine example of the spawn of Satan.
Yeah, agree.
I think she was a product of the Wicked Witch of the West and Satan. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Spawn?
Me?
Yeah. No, of course not.
I
No.
haven't either. So I haven't either.
Yeah. Okay. There's a movie called Spawn.
I know the character. I've seen the Spawn character, which is a scary motherfucker. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there was a movie that came out, I think, somewhere in the I want to say late 90s or early zeros. And it has Michael Jai White in it, and then it also has John Leguizamo. He plays this like clown, this like fat clown evil character in that movie, and that is exactly what Hillary Clinton looks like to me.
Oh,
you guys can go look that up. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see if I can pull up the Spawn. Just Google. I'm going to Google it right now, Walter. Spawn clown.
Spawn clown.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to look
clown. Yeah. Let's see if that Spawn movie clown
I'm going to Google it too.
Came up before I even. Okay. So there we go. Let's see if you guys can actually see this. It's kind of like what.
I think I'll look. Oh yeah,
if you look at that right there, that's pretty much what Hillary Clinton looks like to me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much how I see Hillary. Yeah.
That clown's got a better wardrobe than Hillary.
That's John Leguizamo in a fat. Yeah, the Violator.
Have you seen Hillary, like when all those balloons came falling down and she's looking up like all like creepy?
Okay.
When all the balloons. When was that?
I'll have to check it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what other things we've got here. We got like 10 minutes. We got a bunch of was there any other? Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say something real quick. I'm on Gunstreamer, so please go subscribe to me on Gunstreamer. And I'm also on however you say it, Contribute or whatever.
Contributus.
Yeah, Contributus. Yeah. I always get the wordage wrong but I'm on Gunstreamer, so you know, go follow me there because we know Patreon's been kind of censoring some people and stuff. So I don't know how long that will last. So go check me out over there, Gunstreamer, because it's gun friendly.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with that. I'm over there. Walter is over on Gunstreamer. Yeah. So shout out to the Gunstreamer crew. And Contributors, just think of it as the Greek god of contribution to your favorite content creators. Right?
That's right.
Let's go to Virginia for just a moment. I'm looking at Fox News. Virginia's lieutenant governor, who happens to be a black man, suggests embattled Gov could be behind unearthed sexual assault claim against the lieutenant governor.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
so they are eating themselves. The Democrats are eating themselves in Virginia now.
Yeah. So what's going on is that the governor of Virginia, people want him to step down because of the whole blackface Ku Klux Klan thing, and then who would take over from him is the lieutenant governor, who is, as Walter so aptly pointed out, a brother or black dude, however you want to put it, and and he also has a sexual harassment thing that has surfaced.
Assault thing, not sexual harassment, sexual assault.
Assault, okay, assault.
Supposedly he had a little fling with somebody at the 2004 Democratic Convention.
Ooh, not good.
He said it's consensual, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So what is she saying? Did she?
I don't know. That's. I haven't heard that part.
Yeah, I think that's all under investigation. So that we'll see what's going on with that. The people want Gorn. Do you guys have some guns to show the people? How about you, American Gun Chick? You got some guns?
Let's see.
Let's see your guns. Let's see your guns. Well, let's see who has. Okay, let's see. So there's American Gun Chicks. Oh my God. Oh, she's actually wow. She's been working out. Okay, let's see.
Jiu-jitsu right here.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, go ahead. Oh, okay, Walter, you can show yours. Let's see yours. Oh my God. Yeah, there goes Walter's. Here goes mine right there. Yeah, these guys have me beat. Okay, I think we could go back to American Gun Chick's guns.
I like her guns better.
Right here. Look at that.
Yeah.
Her guns are more better.
Yeah. I concede.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you guys have some guns over there to show, Raquel?
Yeah. Let me step back for this one because it's a big one.
Okay.
Get the big one out.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what she said, joke, but I will refrain. Even though I'm not refraining because I said it, but whatever.
What sucks is I got a black background, so maybe I should, I don't know, do this the best I can. But
okay.
The standard manufacturing shotgun, an SKO 12.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, cool.
And it's They sent me this gun, and I haven't shot it yet, but it's gonna be put to good use. But look at, I don't want to hit my fan, but look at the magazine right there.
Yeah, that's humongous. I think we have one of those that just came in before SHOT Show.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get together and do
Walter, I showed it to you before. It just looks better with American Gun Chick.
It must have been her holding it. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So very cool. That's very cool. Walter, what do you got?
My turn. Oh, hang on. Let me walk around.
Yeah. People want to know how many rounds, Raquel, in that.
25. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 25. Yeah.
Actually, I saw Standard Manufacturing. They have that Volley Fire S333, the little revolver that's double barrel, 22 Magnum, 8 shots, shoots 2 at a time.
I saw that at SHOT Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that at SHOT Show. I actually did a little quick video on it, so I'll probably upload that on my Patreon.
Okay, Here we go.
Walter's bringing out the big guns.
Strike.
Oh, sick.
Look at that.
Belt fed. on my M16, one of my M16 post sample lowers. It's a machine gun. So you got top cover, belt fed type thing. We had to get American Gun Chick behind this thing one time.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, the belt fed, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, it's full auto too.
Yes. Oh yes.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it any other way for you.
We'll shoot that. We'll shoot my gun, and then we'll shoot the 500 blackout. That'd be awesome.
Okay, I'm down. I'm down. Someone wants to know if I'm getting the S333. I would get it. I think that it's not. First of all, it's not going to be that expensive. I think it's going to be less than $400. And I think it with the you can put shot in 22 Magnum. You can get rat shot.
I want one.
You want one also, Walter?
Once it's proven that everything's working okay, I want one. They're just kind of funky, so I like it.
Yeah. Okay, and now I'm going to show something. I don't have the 1911 Mini that ATI Outdoors has. I do have the 50, but they're coming out with the Mini, the 1911 Mini. And if you guys want to see that video, if you haven't seen it, the lovely American Gun Chick is all up in that. I kind of like shanghaied her into doing that video. She didn't, you know, she wasn't planning on being in the video. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but I'm always down for random videos.
Yeah. But that's a video that when I did that video with you, someone was like, "Oh, you're just trying to be nice to American Gun Chick after you said all that bad stuff about her."
Bad stuff. What are you saying?
Wait, so people think that you said bad stuff about me?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea where that came from. So
that's weird. That doesn't make sense. Because in the video, you clearly said that you don't think I'm a gun bunny. So I don't know why they think that.
Yeah, I don't know. People make up their own facts sometimes. So. We've never had any issues as long as I've known you, and Joe. I think same thing with Walter. We've never had any issues, you know. So
yeah,
there are people out there who believe that for whatever reason. So
yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah. Okay. So I know this gun. This gun looks familiar, Walter.
Yeah, it's still it's still sitting around here. I haven't gotten to it quite yet.
Are you gonna? This is the 22 that we made. Are you gonna make it full auto?
Well, I haven't got to it yet. Yeah, I've been busy with keeping my business alive while ATF is determining my future, kind of.
Yeah, understood.
And supposedly we're going to hear something soon, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay, cool. I'm looking forward to
I
that.
don't have anything else, but I just know something soon. So.
Yeah. Someone's asking me who's Joe that I just mentioned. That's Joe's on your team, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Joe is pretty much my editor, manager, boyfriend. He pretty much does everything.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, cool.
He handles everything for me because I don't really know how to edit and stuff like that, so I couldn't do it myself.
Yeah, I hate editing. I've been editing for, I don't know, a long time, probably longer than you've been alive. But I hate it personally.
Hate is such a strong word, Hank.
Oh, I hate it. I actually hate editing with a passion. I hate it. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but sometimes you got to toot your own horn. That's the nature of life. But I'm actually a pretty good editor, but I hate it. I'm not a fan.
Hank, how old are you? Because I never knew this. I never asked you. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. You want to know how old do I look?
Oh dear.
Oh, this is a bad question.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
Let's see.
I'm not my feelings.
43.
Oh
man.
Okay. I'm 46. I'm actually almost 47. Yeah, so next month I'll be 47 years old. So there you go. I'm approaching that 50. You know.
Hey, in 10 days I'm gonna be 26.
Oh, awesome! Congratulations.
When I was 26, I was still single.
Really?
Yeah, 26. Oh, let me see. When I was 26, I definitely wasn't single. I think I got married. No, did I? No, I met Lola when I was 24. So maybe I was still single. I don't know.
Yeah, I had a couple.
Yeah. See, I can't even remember that far back to 26.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's right around 20.
Yeah, that would be for you, Walter. That would be 1722.
In the year 1722.
1722.
No, I'm not that old.
Yeah, when you were 26.
You guys make me feel young.
That's good. It's a good thing. Enjoy it. It's a beautiful thing.
Worries.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah, enjoy it. Live your life. Whatever age you are out there in the world. I'm
Right,
an advocate for people living their lives and enjoying themselves.
Whether you're 26, 36, 46, 56, 66, you don't have to act necessarily like that. So, you know.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Brick says, Hank, we are the same age, apparently born in the same month. Okay, cool. Some Pisces out there. Some Pisces.
I'm a Pisces too, by the way.
Oh, you are? That's what's, you know what? I was always trying to figure out what the hell was wrong with you.
Birthday's this month. Birthday's this month.
Okay. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
month?
Cool. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, okay. So what's your sign, American Gun Chick, before we get out of here?
Aquarius.
Oh, you're before us. Yeah.
Boom. You're the same sign as Lola.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why we're so chill.
Yeah. That's why you're so evil and mean to me. I was always, I was always wondering. I was like, why is American Gun Chick so? She enjoys actually being mean to me, but that's just like Lola.
Yeah. See, Aquariuses, they have this like dark sense of humor where we like to like pick on people, but only people that we like. You know, like if I don't like you, then I'll just ignore you and not talk to you. But people that we like, we kind of like to make them feel bad about themselves in a funny, comedic way.
So you must really like me then.
Yeah.
You really like me. All right, cool. Listen, it's 9 o'clock. I know you've been on with us for 2 hours. I don't want to, I don't want to keep you guys on burning up your internet, but thanks for coming on, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, one more thing, if I could interrupt for 2 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're not ending it now. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to Sportsman's Guide. I got their head on right here. They're pretty much sponsoring our entire tour that I know we've been talking about for like a whole year. We've been talking about this tour, but we're actually going to be doing it because they pretty much are sponsoring the entire tour, and I'm excited for that. So we're going to be going all over Florida and stuff. And I also wanted to say that I'm auctioning off this hat right here. And if you don't recognize this hat was actually in my music video. It was the part where I was at an outdoor range and I had the like all the tactical stuff on. And this is from Wild West Guns in Vegas, and Jim, I keep forgetting his name. Jim signed this from the shop, and this is on eBay, and I'm auctioning it off. So Jim West, that's his name. So if you want this hat, then go check out my eBay. Okay,
and what's your eBay again?
American Gun Chick, I'm pretty sure. Joe's running the eBay, so I could be wrong, but if Joe, write it in the comments if you're watching.
Yeah, please do. So I'm pretty sure if you guys go search on American Gun Chick.
Here it is right here. It's AGC auction. And he's got the link to it there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's dropping the link. So if you want to buy this hat, and I signed it too on this side right here.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do to wrap up with you here in a second. Walter, is there anything you want the folks to know about before we get out of here?
Just you can catch me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. Just in the shop making stuff. Waiting to hear something from ATF, which
the government.
I heard it might be soon, so I'm not gonna. I can say any more than that.
Okay. Stay tuned. Keep your fingers crossed. Keep your toes.
Yeah.
Keep everything crossed. Knock on wood.
One way or another, we'll get her done. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, very cool. I just want to remind people before I'm going to go to American Gun Chick here in a second. I just want to remind folks, Harry's Holsters, that's where we get our Kydex holsters from. Use the code HANK10 that you get 10% off. You support us, you support him, he supports us. It's all one big circle of life. And he makes really good holsters, and he's a really cool guy. We have him on the show here from time to time. American Gun Chick, what do you want the folks to know other than the hat that's getting auctioned off? What do you want the folks out there to know? How can they follow you, etc.?
So I have a YouTube channel, American Gun Chick. I'm on Gun Streamer, American Gun Chick. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, American Gun Chick. But Patreon's been acting funny, so go over to Gun Streamer. And yeah, just follow me. And I was also thinking, should we do a quick giveaway? I have a
Okay, you can. Okay.
A discount code for ALG Defense, their triggers.
Okay.
So for 30% off, if you want to do a giveaway.
So who do you want to give it to? How are you going to pick who you want to give it to?
How should we do it?
I don't know. We got like 140 something people in here.
Should we ask them a question and whoever answers it first?
Yeah. You want to ask something from what we talked about tonight? Okay,
not very creative.
Okay. Who could say the first person that says how old I am right now at this moment and wants this code from ALG? How about that? There you go. Who knows how old I am? Let's see if there's anyone. No one knows. No one was paying any attention. No one's paying any attention. Okay, someone put your age, but not my. Okay, Bricks, 46. There you go. That's the first person.
Okay, you're not 47 yet. Okay.
Yeah, I'm 46.
Bricks, 46.
Yeah. So there you go.
All right.
Yeah. So Bricks, get in touch with American Gun Chick, and you know, she'll hit you up with that code. How's that?
Yeah, send me a message and I'll send you this code for 30% off. It's like a sister company to Geisley, pretty much.
Yeah, so. Absolutely. Yeah, they make good stuff. So okay, that's it. Did you have anything else you wanted to add?
Oh, wait a minute.
That's it.
Yeah. What's that, Walter? What do you want to add?
You're 72.
I'm approaching 72 very rapidly. All right, listen, American Gun Chick, I want to thank you for coming on. You're always a great guest. You're always a lot of fun.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I always have fun.
Yeah, we would love to have you on again. Walter, thanks for coming on as well and joining us. You know, a shout out to Babyface P. We can get you those boobies if you want them, no matter what Walter says.
No.
Yeah,
that's right. Free country.
Yes, free country. He wants the boobies. He gets the boobies.
Yeah, but the boobies aren't free. No.
Yeah, the boobies aren't free.
Babyface P's boobies in the corner.
If you want to donate to his boobies, then I'll send you the link for the
GoFundMe.
Call it. Yeah, the GoFundMe.
Yeah. All right. We are out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.